Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kiara. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time and you love everything random, that's me. I'm your girl. I'm going to bring you some weird, random thoughts that are always in my head. If that's your vibe, make sure you subscribe. So today we're going to talk about overworking. So I was scrolling through these LinkedIn streets and I read this article on glorifying overwork. So I had this thought. Do we as Americans glorify overworking? Yes, that's my thoughts. My thoughts are we do. Everyone's heard about hustle culture, right? You gotta hustle. You gotta have multiple hustles in order to be deemed as successful. If you're in corporate America, you gotta work, from sun up to sundown to prove your value, you know? That was me. I was that dumb girl who literally worked from like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, literally the first in the office and the last one to leave. Literally. And I thought that was going to get me far, y'all. Oh my God. Looking back, I was so dumb. Anyone else like that? I know I can't be the only one with that story of just being dumb for a job. But let me tell you, I was literally taking on so much to prove my value, to prove that I should be here, that you did the right choice of hiring me. Like I was doing my boss's work. I was doing other people's work. Like literally my family never really saw me. I didn't go to the family outings that they were having. I was at work. Work came first. And I remember the first time corporate America slapped me in the face, or just a job in general slapped me in the face, literally putting in about like 110 hours every 2 weeks. Those are how much my checks were, right? There was a promotion. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go for it. And my boss was telling me, you should go for it. And everyone else was telling me, you should go for it. That job is yours. And I'm hyped. Like, yeah, it's mine. Okay. I proved myself. This is it. This is what I proved myself to be valuable for. Y'all, I did two interviews. Two. Two interviews. They didn't even tell me I didn't get the job. I'm literally in an orientation about to give it, about to lead this orientation. And I'm checking off people as they're checking in. I'm looking at, their titles. Because a lot of times I didn't know who was coming in orientation. Looking at their titles. And there was my title, the job title. What? Who is this man? Clearly he's not here for my job. And lo and behold, he was. Now I did all this work. I was working my butt off. Literally had no life, was not healthy, barely had time to just do anything fun. It was just work and sleep, work and sleep, work and sleep for like a year and a half. And then everything I didn't work for, you didn't give to this white man off the street. We don't know what he can do. 5 minutes into meeting this guy, I was like, oh yeah, he ain't gonna work. He ain't gonna make it here. It's too much for him. And lo and behold, your girl was what right, and who did it come crawling back to? Oh, now this is your position. You're ready now. First of all, you didn't even tell me the first time that I didn't get the job. You didn't have the decency to do that. And you work with me every day. So yes, we glorify overworking as a society, and overworking gets you nothing. To me, in my opinion, my thoughts, it gets you nothing. And you know what I was also thinking? Is overworking, is that like being like a workaholic, right? I grew up hearing that, oh, I'm a workaholic, I'm a workaholic. I feel like that low key is like an addiction. Because some people, they all they know is work. Like they don't know how to have a life outside of work. And I think that is terrible. Your girl was headed down that road, y'all. I'm so thankful to God that I woke up and like I see what's important now. I think it's very important for us as humans, as individuals, to fully sit down and see what's important to us, and then go after what's important to you. Yeah, we have to work to pay our bills, but maybe find something that you're passionate about. Hell, maybe just work a job to just forge your lifestyle, but don't overwork. Don't give it your all. Give your all to what's important to you. I feel like that's how we have like everlasting life on earth. Because obviously we're not going to have it with Adam and Eve. There's going to be evil and stuff like that. But for us to have everlasting life of what we were truly supposed to have, we need to evaluate what's important. And for me, what's important is like my relationship with God. So I need to spend more time drawing closer to God. Second is my family. They are the priority. My job is not my priority anymore. Like I'm not interested in climbing the corporate ladder. I'm not interested in the rat race. Like what I'm interested in is being the best human that I can be, having a decent relationship with God. Not even decent, that's the wrong word to use, but having a great relationship with God and working on myself and being a great spiritual person, like spiritually nourishing myself. Then also my family is second, you know, making sure that, they're good, making sure that we're all learning as a family, that we're all growing, making sure that we're eating the right things. That makes me happy. That makes me smile. That's where I want to put all of that energy. It's no longer this company, because this company, I'm building this company up, but myself, my company, which is just me, is being depleted. It's going down, down, down. And I think as humans, we have to look at ourselves as businesses as well. What do companies do when you no longer, are of value to them? What do they do with a customer or a vendor who's no longer valuable? They cut their losses. I think when a job is taking more out of us than what we can give, we need to cut our losses. Because a job is not going to make sure you're healthy. They're not going to make sure you're good, that your mental is good. They're not going to do that. They're going to take if you let them. And it's your responsibility to not let anybody deplete you. Job, your husband, whoever, family, no one can deplete you. No one should have that power. So that's my message. Those are my random thoughts for today. So if you liked it, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'm starting something new and having a creative outlet. So leave me a comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Thanks for listening. Bye.